First impressions?
We see you, we feel you. It's freaking hard to decide whether Mill Park is the right investment suburb for you. And that's why we've taken your comments, we deep dive into Mill Park, where we'll unpack the numbers, the streets, owner-occupier appeal. Let's go. Mill Park, Melbourne's so-called affordable family haven. But here's the truth, some investors think it's already peak, others say it's one safe bet in the northeast. Who's right? Hey, I'm Oliver from Insighto Buyers Agency. We help investors unlock and manufacture equity with designer strategies and hard numbers, not hype. Welcome back to the Worth It series, where we dig into Aussie suburbs and ask, is Mill Park a hidden capital growth gem or a suburb that's got investors scratching on their heads in the family-friendly parks? Mill Park is home to 28,700 people across approximately 12,000 dwellings. It sits 18 kilometers northeast of Melbourne CBD and can take a while to get into from traffic. Think family friendly, leafy, super livable. You've got Westfield, you've got Plenty Valley, you've got the good schools, buses, trains, and even Plenty George right at your doorstep next to RMIT Bundoora campus. But here's a kicker. 77% of the homes are owner-occupied. What this means, renters only make 23%. That sounds pretty stable, right? Or is it telling us that investors are simply not active in Mill Park or priced out? So who's living here? Families who stay for 14 years, professionals with dual incomes, and enough of a uni crowd from RMIT to keep rentals ticking. But that mix, it can either insulate values or simply cap your returns. Let's test it out. What I'm liking is got large homes, well manicured gardens, quiet streetscape. That's why it's so important to walk the streets, to understand street appeal, to understand curb appeal. Got a house straight in front of us, straight in a T-bone intersection. You're going down the hill, you lose your brakes and you're straight into this house. And this is why we don't buy down T-junctions. Numbers don't lie. Your typical house price at that 800 to 900. Your rent is at 520-ish per week with a whopping week yield of 2.8%. That is well and truly below the 3% rental yield threshold that we'd like to see for investors. The yield makes it low, so many investors walk away. So if you're chasing yield, Mill Park will feel a lot lean. So the question isn't, can you make money here? The real question is, can you wait long enough for Mill Park to reward you while holding your asset and sipping on lattes? This is where it gets wild. Your stock on market is at 0.28%, equivalent to 27 listings, but not drastically reducing. Fun fact for you guys, let's have a look at our hashtag partners dataset. Recent stock over the past year has been on a slight short-term increase. The key here is watch and monitor. Inventory levels 0.97 months. And simply over the past 6 months, in a very similar fashion, your inventory has been tracking on the upward in lieu of a downward trend to what we'd like to see. A little bit of an alarm bells here, but what we're excited about, your average hold is at 14.8 years. That is almost 15 years. People here basically refuse to leave. It's great for stability, but as an investor, that is where your classic capital growth territory comes into play. Tightly held, low turnover, minimal new builds, home lasting about 25 days on market, The auction clearance is quite on the lower end, but slowly picking up. So my question to you guys is, ask yourself, are you buying into scarcity or are you buying into stagnation? Is this what you expected of Westfield Mill Park? Drop it in the comments. Let's have a wonder.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? Can I have a strong macchiato? And
Did you want short or long?
long?
No, I don't think alert. Have you done alert?
Not yet.
No. What are you guys called?
Insighto.
Are you
So-
subscribed?
We are local to Melbourne, but we've come a fair bit. We're on the inner east. Are you local to Mill Park or to South Morang?
Not like that.
Yeah. Do you like working here? Mill Park's lifestyle is why families won't leave. You've got trains to the CBD from South Morang Station just behind me. You've got the Westfield Planty Valley around the corner just there. Parks, Reserve, schools, RMIT Latrobe are all nearby. But of course, plenty George Park. But here's the investor twist. Lifestyle keeps the families sticky, but lifestyle suburbs don't always deliver top tier cash flow. You're betting on emotional appeal as much as numbers. So what's the dark side of Mill Park? Freaking 2.8% yields. You'll need patience and dig deep into your pockets. Fun fact, the vacancy rate took a sharp increase from 1.5% to a whopping 3.5% across July of 24 to Jan 25, and is only now showing a decrease to about 2.85%. Still on the upper side, not bulletproof yet. Your housing stock, we've got mixed, we've got some renos shining, we've got some older homes. Haven't seen an update since Wiggles wore the skivvy. Now, investors have to ask, will this suburb keep attracting professionals and families, or will it stall under the weight of the aging housing stock or the newer housing stock? Here's the flip side, affordability is tough. It takes an estimated of 45 years of income to own, to buy here, compared to the threshold of 30 years benchmark that we particularly like to see at this price point. At this price point, there are way better suburbs with lower affordability in Melbourne, and that could limit a younger buyer demand and slow that turnover. So when it comes to understanding, is Mill Park a good suburb? We want to be looking at affordability, price point, and socioeconomic index. So what I tend to label as the golden triangle. So Mill Park's return on investment band runs from -3 to 40% annually. That's controversial. Previously, Mill Park has historically dipped in a negative growth of up to -3.46% back in 2012, 2019 and 23. So here's my take. Mill Park is not for impatient investors. If you're chasing cash flow, you'll absolutely hate it. But if you're playing the long game, willing to find families at auctions and be patient enough to wait out the cycles, this suburb might quietly compound your wealth. The question is, do you have the patience? Well, they say patience is a virtue, but also are there better suburbs than Mill Park? Absolutely yes. So thanks for joining us on this journey through Mill Park. If you've enjoyed the series, hit that subscribe, smash a like and ring the bell so you do not miss the next suburb we're unpacking. And most importantly, if you're ready to find your own high-performing property, you know what to do. Let's map your next move and make sure it is absolutely worth it for you. But also, if you're one of our die-hard fans and you want the next reveal, let us know, because Mill Park was brought to you by our die-hard fans out there.